Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Let's get busy out there!
Will we see you on Warriors Kings Team Mini Basketball Day? Every fan in the arena is a Warriors Kings Team Mini Basketball. A great game for the kids. Attention donation. We can't wait to see you at our next home game. Everyone in attendance will get a bobblehead of your Warriors mascot. A fun way to show off that Elton spirit. The National Basketball Association of Golden State Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting,
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
floor, singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Domantas Sabonis.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Daniels out there with Carter. Then it's Morris. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Branham in at the 3. And for Golden State, they've got Bol. Big Dog is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Maxey in at the point. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So, go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
Maxey against Carter. Puts the move on. Pass to Branham. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall. Sabonis has got the first points of the night for the Kings. Maxey passes to Wiggins. Here's Big Dog. Banked in off the glass.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Carter kicks to Sabonis. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Three-pointer, Daniels drops in the tray.
It's so important that Daniels keeps taking and making these shots. It'll increase his confidence.
Pass to Sohan. And here's Maxey. He had 25 points last game. 6 to shoot. Now Sohan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Branham can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Maxey. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. There's Big Dog. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dive.
Morris looking over the floor. And they get it. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 6. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Here's Big Dog. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Outside, Maxey. Bowl a screen on Carter. Maxey hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 5 now.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Morris outside. Sabonis high post. Out to Morris. Kings moving the ball around. Fires away from way outside. And rebounds again.
This guy has been out of this world on the glass this season.
He's having one of the all-time rebounding seasons ever recorded. Getting close to the 4th most boards in a year. Here is Carter. Hasn't made one yet. Morris outside. From the high post. Sabonis kicks to Morris. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Warriors leading by 6. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. Sohan finds Wiggins. Maxey looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Carter with the bounce pass. Here's Branham. Rejected by Watkins.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Carter against Maxey. Pass to Big Dog. Kicks it out to Maxey. Here's Watkins. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Maxey. He's got 8. Wiggins kicks to Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. The Kings trail by 9. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Kings. Golden State's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Pass to Big Dog. Back to Wiggins. Inside. Poked away. Here's Branham. Covered by Wiggins. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. Sabonis has got 5.
Well, there's some stretch 4 ability shown off there by Sabonis.
Wiggins with it. Still yet to score. Offline with his 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. 6-point game. Pass to Daniel. Now Sabonis. He has 5. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. Some changes for Golden State. Jokic comes in for Bol. And Christian Brown subbed in for Sohan. And a change for Sacramento. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Sabonis. Warriors leading by 6. Outside, Maxey misses the 3. Branham, the pass to Carter. Here's Branham. Pass to Morris. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. And it's good. 2 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Maxey on the wing, defended by Carter. Maxey passes to Jokic. They could use a bucket. Reed with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Branham. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Big Dog. That's tipped. Stolen by Carter. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. And it's Carter missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Brown. Still scoreless. Wiggins outside. This one for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Pass to Branham. Over Wiggins. Branham can't get it to go.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Jokic passes to Watkins. And Morris comes over to help. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Daniels passes to Carter. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Here is Carter, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. There's Carter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to Big Dog. Kicks it out to Maxey. Some nice passing by Golden State. Clock at 4. Watkins passes to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's another rebound.
And he's having a historic year on the glass.
With that rebound, he just tied for 4th most in a single season.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Maxey passes to Jokic. There's Big Dog. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Big Dog. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Wiggins. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Big Dog is checked in for Jokic. Ole comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Christian Brown. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Sacramento, Morris comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Carter in for Bender. And that one falls for Reed. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Maxey out there with Wiggins. Then it's Bol. And it's Watkins in at the center, locking down. There's another rebound.
And there's no way to keep this man off the boards. If all he did was rebound, he'd still have an enormous impact.
And he now has the 4th most rebounds ever in a single season. This is legendary stuff. Here's Reed. And Bol pulls it down. Warriors leading by 11. Watkins passes to Maxey. To the paint. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And another 3 for Golden State.
They'll lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Back to Carter. Sabonis' screen on Maxey. And it's Carter missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Big Dog, defended by Sabonis. Shots good by Big Dog.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Trey Murphy's checked in for Sacramento. So it's Sacramento. They trail by 16. Morris with the screen for Carter. And the 3 ball is good. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Watkins passes to Santos. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Sohan. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Maxey. To the inside. Here's Big Dog, defended by Sabonis. Watkins passes to Santos. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shoots a fader. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Sohan gets a screen from Watkins. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors. The Kings trail by 16. Carter, the pass to Morris. Johnson outside. Carter outside. Sabonis high post. Warriors with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Kings making a switch here. And checking out some numbers for Naz Reid.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's Branham, covered by Wiggins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. With this pause in the action, I'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. In third, the Warriors.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Big Dog. Branham pulls it in. The Kings trail by 17. And here's Reid. Lets the 3 fly. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Wiggins kicks to Maxey. Maxey off the pick from Watkins. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Reid with a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Reid. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Here's Big Dog. Guarded by Reid. Here's Big Dog. And that one is stuffed right through.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now here is Carter. 11 points last game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win today, every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team's goal. D.A., thank you. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins from outside. Here's Watkins, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Morris a screen. Branham, good. Branham's got 7 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Maxey against Carter. 55 seconds left in the first half. Here's Watkins, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Carter outside. Reed with a screen on Maxey. Daniels, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Watkins passes to Maxey. It's tipped. Wiggins up top. Pass to Big Dog. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
To the middle. Here's Reed. Nice D from Watkins.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Golden State Warriors.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Knee and earn, knee and can knee.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. So Frisco Kev inquires, if you could pick any era to play in, which would it be?
Let me play back in the early days.
I like to see that too. The way early days with dunking was illegal. You might need to work on your fadeaway, big fella.
Yeah, my fadeaway's better than yours, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Daniels. Sabonis is out there with Morris. Then there's Carter. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Daniels with it. Here's Branham. Big shot on the way. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Branham's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Kings. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Doubled by Sabonis. Big dog, no good. The Kings trail by 14. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Wiggins. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Watkins nails the baby hook. Big dog's got 20.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Branham. Carter with the screen. Branham can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Big Dog. Bowl a screen on Sabonis. Here's Watkins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 22.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Carter the pass to Daniels. Pass to Morris. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Driving the lane. Pass to Bull from outside the arc, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
Morris a screen. Carter the pass to Branham. Nailed from three-point land. Branham's got 12.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Kept alive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Carter kicks to Daniels. Pass to Sabonis. Carter outside. Back to Sabonis. Daniels with it. Sacramento moving it around. Sabonis sets the pick for Carter. Into the lane. Fires from way outside. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds in this game. Watkins passes to Livingston. Outside, Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. 16 points for him.
And one of the many ways Maxey could hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Carter dishes to Morris. Carter sets the pick for Morris. And Bull sends it back.
And And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Jokic has checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Maxey. Here's Branham. He's got 12. And a miss there off the inbound. Johnson is checked in for the Kings.
First team foul. In for the Kings, number 18, Cameron Johnson.
Warriors leading by 20. Here's Big Dog. 24 points for him. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
That free throw good from Watkins. Both free throws good from Watkins. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
They get the rebound, stolen by Carter. Johnson outside. Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 26. Carries it down low. Big Dog's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Branham. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Watkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Kings have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Warriors leading by 20. Pass to DiVincenzo. Launches it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Johnson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Big Dog. Here's Brown. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Here's Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Sacramento, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Carter. That one misses. Warriors leading by 21. Down low. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Johnson left side. Branham. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Branham's got 15 points.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Inside. Golden State moving the ball around. Brown's shot is off. The Kings trail by 20. Pass to Branham. Now Morris. Sabonis inside. He's against Jokic, and it's blocked by Watkins. 6 on the shot clock. Carter with a screen on DiVincenzo. Branham can't get it to go.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Watkins passes to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 32 points for Big Dog.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Carter kicks to Morris. Back to Carter. Screen by Sabonis. No good with the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Livingston, the pass to Jokic. Here's Watkins, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now Carter. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Morris outside. Pass to Johnson. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Watkins. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And Jokic slings it in.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Timeout called by the Kings. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Sacramento, Reed, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Murphy comes in for Morris, and it's Bender in for Carter. .149 left to play here in the third. Bender. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Kings have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. .144 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Jokic. Over Reed. Here's Watkins, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Jokic against Reed to the left side wing. Here's Bender. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 36. Pass to DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got 11.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And here's Reed. Jokic defending. Reed against Jokic. Reed the pass to Branham. Clock at 6. Fires the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Watkins, and he slams it one-handed.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And here's Bender, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the middle, Jokic with the steal. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wiggins, Also big dog out there. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Reed. Over Wiggins. Reed gets the bucket.
Assisted by Bender.
Here's DiVincenzo. Wiggins outside. Here's Big Dog, defended by Sabonis. Watkins passes to Brown. Here's Santos. Off target from outside. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bender kicks to Reed. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 6. Excellent defense there from Watkins. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Santos. To the inside. Here's Watkins. And that one is hammered home.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bender kicks to Reed. Now here's Bender. Reed with it. Johnson outside. There's the triple. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Santos gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Bender the pass to Reed. Now Bender. Back to Reed. Over Wiggins. And it falls over the rim and in. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Big Dog. Defended by Sabonis. Doubled by Sabonis. That one drops for him. Big Dog's got 42 in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Bender. And here's Reed. No good on the triple. Here's Big Dog. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Carter's checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Sacramento. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Watkins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Dog's got 47 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Sabonis, looking to end the run. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Watkins. Good. Big Dog's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
For 3. That shot, no good. The Warriors have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. To the paint. Here's Santos. And he jams it with authority.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Carter outside. Fires from deep. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. On defense, the Warriors. And it's good for 2.
You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
DiVincenzo with it. There's a good screen. Pass to Big Dog. And yet another basket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Here's Branham. Pulls it up. A rebound by Watkins.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you don't want him taking that kind of shot.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Inside. Here's Morris. Off on the layup.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And Morris comes over to help. Here's Santos. The three-pointer off the mark. The Kings shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. On the wing, Morris. Johnson outside. Carter with the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Golden State moving it around. Here's Watkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Sabonis. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
That's good from Watkins.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Kings. Dyson Daniels checked in for Cameron Johnson. So he gets them both. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Branham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Brown, the pass to Watkins. And the basket is good. Big Dog's got 55.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Morris with the screen for Carter. Morris kicks to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Livingston. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Big Dog, covered by Morris. Doubled by Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3. Here's Watkins, the second effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And so he hits both. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Pass to Morris. Here's Branham. Six on the shot clock. Morris with the bucket.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Livingston, the pass to Brown. Out left to the wing. Here's Watkins. And another one falls. Amazing.
His offensive arsenal is imperial. All season long, he's been giving them the business.
And he's now outmatched his own mark for the second most 60-point games in a single season. Putting a lot of work out there. No doubt about it. Carter with the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Big Dog, defended by Sabonis. Big Dog, no good.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Big Dog.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Driving to the basket. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Taking 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Watkins. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Now Carter. Pass to Branham. Now Sabonis. Here's Morris. And Santos pulls it down. Here's Big Dog. Here's Livingston, defended by Carter. Here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.